Hi, and welcome to Crypto Crazy. I'm Cal, and today I'm going to talk about a new project called NFT-art.Finance. Now, as you can see on screen, this has gone up a considerable amount in the last 24 hours, over 200%. Now, this was only launched a few days ago, and it's available on pancakeswap. So you can find it on there with the ticker NFTART. And just to go show you there, that's where it is, and just take you over to pancakeswap as well, so you can kind of see that's where you can find it. So if we just have a look at the price movement, and I'll go into details as to what this project does, what it has in its roadmap, why it's quite exciting too. But as we can see, pretty much from Thursday, it's been going up steadily. And I think what is quite impressive with this as well, on BSC scan, you'll be able to see that it has 127,000 holders. So it's pretty much gaining a following and a community very fast. And as you can see here as well on Twitter, they joined in March and they've got quite a following there too. But the number of holders is quite impressive. So let's just go into the actual project and what it does. So as it says from the name, NFTs. And they very much want to empower artists, creators, investors, but not only for art, and you may have just seen art around, but this is very much for music too. And they want to make it quite simple in the way that people create and share and sell and buy too. So as it mentions here, so you've got the visual art, and we've seen NFTs around. They say they want to make it easy and operate with very low transaction fees. So they're going to be using the Binance Smart Chain to do that, which is quite sensible because the fees are low. And here it talks about audio too. So in the same way that you can take art and create a non-fungible token for it, the same thing can be done for audio too. So the artists, which are musicians, can also create these NFTs, which I think is exciting. Not only does it cover the art world, but it covers the music world too. And the third element of it is talking about smartphone apps. So they will be having apps coming out later on Google, Android, and also on Apple too. So they want to make it that it's simple to create and to trade from your phone too. So that I think is pretty good. You can join their beta. You can just click on that and you can register for it. It takes you to a Google form, and you can click if you are interested in joining that. So let's have a look at the tokenomics of it. Like many coins at the moment, they are a community coin. They're deflationary, which just means that when you do sell, it will have a 10% tax on that transaction. 5% gets burnt, which is why it's deflationary, and also at the same time 5% gets redistributed to holders. So it's like auto staking. You are rewarded for holding this coin, NFT art, and that NFT art coin token will be used on the platform. So if you wish to create, claim, buy, sell NFTs, it would be using that token. And one other thing I think which is quite important, especially with these community coins where there is no owner, it means that because it's been renounced, as it mentions here, that no one can change that code. It is very much how it's been set up, and because it's been audited, then we know what actually that code says. So that smart contract has been audited by TechRate, and it's perfectly fine. Like I mentioned, it's on the Binance Smart Chain, so it's low fees, and I mentioned deflationary too. So if we just go down, it's talking about if you do want to invest within it, the marketplace, just what we like to see for NFTs, and this is why we have them. It's very much because it's proof of ownership, and it's unique. So it's this non-fungible token, and that's why obviously we have these NFTs. Here it mentions that 4% development and marketing fund, 46% is the pancake liquidity pool, 50% is burnt. So just generally that will kind of make the demand for it outweigh the supply if it's getting burnt at the same time, and obviously people will be rewarded for holding it. This is what's coming up in the next months. We're obviously now in April. they're focusing on marketing, development, having artists apply to have their NFTs on there as well, build the community too, and then they'll have the launch next month. So it's the beta launch, and they'll be continue to enhance the features and continue to market, make partnerships too. And I'll go into the white paper because that goes into a bit more detail in terms of the apps and so on. But they want to have the platform launch in June, more artists and the marketplace as well, and the app development. So they do have that there. So overall, I think it's a great project. I think it's certainly one that is interesting, certainly one that is capturing the attention of the crypto world. Here we have the white paper. So it goes into pretty much the same sort of details. I will add the link in the descriptions below so you can go into a bit more detail. Here's the roadmap, what they've completed, what they've got coming up to. And like I mentioned, it's pretty much the same thing, but here it mentions iOS and Android app. Create NFTs from your phone. Template integration, create trading cards, packs, and loot boxes as well, which I think is a great idea. So you don't need all of this power and tools and so on. You can do it directly from your phone, which is, again, a very exciting aspect of it. So I think overall, it's a great project. It's certainly getting a lot of traction. They have some great ideas. I like the fact that it's not only looking at art, it's looking at music too. And like I mentioned, they want to make it as simple as and as low cost as possible. And they're very much doing that, especially with these apps too. And like I mentioned, I think that's going to certainly get people's ideas going when they can have the phone in their hand and they can create what they want directly from it and sell directly from their phone too. So there you go. That's NFT-art.Finance. Like I said, you can get that on pancakeswap. Quite an exciting project. It does have a number of holders already, 127,000. On here we see that the fully diluted market cap is 140 million. But like we saw, not all of those coins are actually out there in terms of circulation. They are being burnt slowly as well. And also that they have like I mentioned, they're going to be burning 50% of it as well. So, and as you're using it, it gets burnt. So I think overall, the market cap, it's unknown exactly what it is, but it would be much lower than that. So there you go. That's NFT.Finance. Hopefully you found that interesting, useful. If you have, please do give me a like. Please do consider subscribing. Too, I do bring out quite a wide range of videos. New coins, low cap coins, ICOs, IDOs, anything that's quite exciting or I think would bring value to the audience and the watchers as well. So do consider subscribing too. But there you have it. That's NFT-art.Finance. I've been Cal. This is Crypto Crazy, and I'll see you in the next one.